Previously on Lorecasters.
We met our intrepid adventurers, Taytalian, the wizard, Cordys, the warlock, Felix, the druid, and Prue, the rogue. All independently were drawn to the Sealy undergrowth to the south of Karstead, and shortly after their first meeting, there was an explosion of lights and sound. A door that leads to the Feywild was blown open by a magical force, and they encountered a strange satyr-like creature who left them to deal with a host of Fey monkey monsters. Once those monsters were dealt with, they regrouped at Ghostwood Apothecary and shared a lovely dinner with Felix's mothers, Lupita and Radara. Then they went their separate ways, Felix spending the night at home at the Ghostwood Apothecary. Taytalion stayed at the Silver Raven Inn, and Cordys accompanied Prue back to Thorngage Manor, took up residence in one of the guest rooms. Taytalion awoke in the morning to strange sounds outside of his window as the sun was rising, and that is where we left off. So now we will begin in the Silver Raven Inn. So, Taytalion, you look out your window after waking up in the morning and you see the chaos. Ice boggles, pixies, all sorts of fey creatures wreaking havoc outside in the streets of Karstead.
Okay, now just to confirm, this is not something that Taytalion would be aware potentially just normally happens here, right? This isn't like a thing?
I think it's a reasonable assumption to make that this is not just a thing that happens here.
Okay, with that information, Taytalion just goes, "Oh no, this is not good. Oh, I know exactly what to do. I need to go, I'm gonna go downstairs. I need to get out of my room."
And as you gather your belongings and start to head downstairs, you hear a crash from the bottom floor coming from the bar, the tavern area.
Hello? Is everything, Wallace? Are you okay?
Oi, you still here?
What do you mean am I still here? I just woke up.
I could use some help.
All right, I'll make my way down the staircase. What do I see?
You see Wallace currently ducked behind the bar, throwing tankards at floating chairs. And there's a table floating and spinning around in the middle of the room.
Wallace, I just need to confirm. This is not your doing, right?
No, this is not my doing. I prefer my furniture firmly set on the ground.
All right, I got you. And I'm going to run to the closest floating chair and jump and try to sit on it and see if I can get it to stop floating.
Okay, give me an either athletics or acrobatics check. Your choice.
Oh yeah, they're both going to be great. So acrobatics is my better one, and that's going to be a whopping 12.
A 12. You do manage to jump, get on that seat. You grab the sides. It floats in the air for a little bit, but it's not able to hold your weight. Unfortunately, you don't fall neatly on all four legs. You and the chair both collapse to the ground, and the chair breaks into several pieces.
I got one, Wallace. I got one.
And Wallace jumps up onto the bar and smacks a chair out of the air with a frying pan. I got one too. Good job. Keep going.
All right, no, I've got a great idea. I'm going to open the front door and we'll just shoo it out like birds.
Yeah, fine. I don't want to lose the furniture, but we're already breaking it, I guess. So go for it.
All right, I'm going to run over to the front door and try to pop it open.
Okay, the front door is unlocked. You are able to swing it open, and as you do swing it open, you hear a small voice. This is so fun.
Wallace, the chairs are talking now.
Oh, hells. And Wallace starts swinging his frying pan and ushers the two remaining chairs and the table out the front door past you, where they go careening into the air.
They just float off into it.
Yep, they just float off into the sky.
Sorry, Wallace. We'll figure that out later.
It's fine. I can buy more chairs when this is all over.
Can I see where the voice came from then?
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Investigation. Got all my goodies. That was actually a 17 minus 1, so 16.
-1.
Investigation is not my specialty.
Well, that's okay. You are able to kind of pinpoint where that laughter is coming from.
Sorry, that's perception. Investigation, my bad, is +3.
I was going to say, you're a wizard. I
Yeah.
thought you had a high int.
Yeah,
but I was just going to roll with it.
I was thinking of the wrong number. My bad.
You're good. But the +3, that puts it at a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah.
Fantastic. So you're able to not only pinpoint it, but almost, with your magic skills that you do have and the exposure to magic that you've had growing up, you're also able to tell that the creature this is coming from is currently invisible, and they're just inside the door in the Silver Raven Tavern. And it's a small voice, a small little creature that's invisibly floating just near your head. You can't see exactly where they are, but you can definitely hear where it's coming from and kind of pinpoint the general area.
All right, I'm going to turn to the general area and just kind of give a very stately bow and just say, hello, it is a pleasure to meet you, dear invisible one. My name is Taytalion. How can I be of service today?
A small pixie appears in the air in a little pink pop. Hi, Taytalion. I'm Bimble.
Hi, Bimble.
And Bimble kind of mimics your bow while she's floating in the air in front of you. You want to be of service to me?
Sure. Are you the one who's making the things float? Because
yeah, that's what I do. Want to see?
No, not particularly. I would actually prefer things stop floating.
Oh. And she blows pixie dust in your face, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Peter Pan out the gate. Love it. Con save. 10.
10 is a failure. Not by much, actually. You didn't need a super high con, but 10 is going to fail. And you begin to float.
Okay. All right.
Too bad.
Wait, Bimble.
Floating's fun.
Bimble, we don't have to do this exactly. I can help you with other things. I'm getting higher. I don't like this.
Okay. Follow me. And Bimble swirls around your head and flies out into the street.
Okay. Much like I would expect a cat to look like in Zero Gravity, I kind of just flop around my body in weird ways and then try to just kind of push my arms out in hopes that I follow.
And you amazingly do follow. It's almost like you're a leaf being pulled in the wake of a large being moving through an area. This kind of like wind follows the pixie and pulls you out into the air behind her. And Wallace cries out to you, "Oh, okay, Taytalion, I'll see you later."
Yeah, just watch over my things. Bimble, this is really, this is terrifying, and I don't know if I can keep this up. Can we get a little bit lower?
Oh, I can help you keep it up. Blows more pixie dust in your face.
This is shaping up to be a really long day.
And Bimble starts doing circles around you, flying around. Oh, you're doing okay. You're doing pretty good. Watch me do this. And Bimble does a couple flips in the air and then looks at you expectantly.
I do that.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check.
I go ahead and I do that. Oh god.
What is it?
That's a whopping 7.
Oof. You start trying to spin and then just go careening off to the left, heading straight towards the stone wall of a building. Go ahead and give me a dexterity or strength saving throw. I'll leave it up to you.
We're gonna stick with. All right, I'll take a natural 20.
Fantastic. You do manage to get your feet under you being towards the wall, and you land on the wall, almost standing vertically for a moment before you're able to push off. You do this half-controlled somersault and float back towards Bimble. And Bimble's like, "Oh, you're not as nimble as Bimble. That's okay."
No, but I can fumble along with the best. Let's go ahead and let me down.
No, I'm taking you somewhere.
Oh, this is gonna work out.
Towards the big guy.
This is... That's actually the most disturbing news I've heard all day.
Yeah, come on!
Oh.
And Bendel starts flying ahead towards the town square. Now we're going to move on to Cordys and Prue in Thorngage Manor. Cordys, you wake up and you realize a couple things right away. You can't really move, and even though you've opened your eyes, it's still completely dark.
Calliope, where are you?
A voice answers you, and as Calliope is a cat, you can tell that it is not Calliope.
Yes. Found you, we have.
Cordys is going to, in his hand, he can't move, but he's going to try to druidcraft some, bioluminescent algae to, create a little bit of light in this room if he can.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like that idea.
What do you call it? Lichen, not necessarily algae, but yeah.
So you kind of open your palm and you druidcraft coating it with this faintly glowing lichen. And what it shows you is that you are trapped within some kind of pitch dark fabric. A hand sticks out of it, small and gray, with 3 fingers clutching a dagger that glints in the faint glow, ready to plunge down towards your chest.
So I can't move my arm at all?
Nope.
I could use some help right now.
And he's going to plunge the dagger towards you. That is only a 6.
Not gonna do it.
As the dagger gets plunged down towards you, everything above you, this dark mass, this hand, the dagger, shift, and it stabs the mattress next to you, rips through it, and there's a cry and a hiss, and suddenly you can see the room. First rays of sunlight coming in as this creature tumbles on the ground with Calliope. She has just saved your life.
At the girl. I'll try to see if I can get out of this.
Now that this thing's been knocked off of the top of you, you do find that there are these thin tendrils of shadow that seem to be holding you down, but it's definitely something that you can try to break out of.
Yeah, I'm absolutely struggling to get out of that.
All right, give me an escape check. You can choose either to do acrobatics or athletics to try to get out of this.
Let's go acrobatics. Ooh, but with a nat 1,
Oh no.
that's not going to do it.
Ooh, that is not gonna do it. Prue, you hear a commotion downstairs. You not only hear that commotion in Cordys's room and hear Cordys cry out, but you hear another figure moving around downstairs. Seems to be coming from the kitchen, throwing drawers open, moving things, looking for something.
It could be the demon, I suppose.
Capital T, capital D.
The demon.
The demon.
I get up, I stretch, crack my back a little bit, kind of loosen up, and then I grab the daggers from underneath my pillow and head downstairs.
Okay. So, are you heading towards the kitchen or are you going straight for Cordys's room?
Probably Cordys's room, because I don't want them to trash the place, because that's a good bedroom.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
So you rush down the hall. Give me a quick perception check.
Ooh, get the roll dice. Perception, 14.
14. Okay, 14 is enough that you catch a glimpse of this short figure in your kitchen, throwing drawers open, searching for something. It's got a knife on its belt and a dark cloak over its shoulders. And you see this figure does have cloven hooves for feet and little gray 3-fingered hands. But you rush by, leaving that creature behind to do what it's doing for now while you try to save the bedroom that Cordys is in.
But then, yes. But then I yell, Bertrand is going to be so cross with you.
And you do see that the door to Cordys's bedroom has been left ajar. and you hear thudding, you hear a crash as something inside the room is knocked over while this creature struggles with Calliope, and Cordys struggles against the shadow bonds that tie him to the bed.
Yeah, you're definitely hearing like a...
That is a priceless Steinway.
As you say this, you burst into the room, and you see Calliope gets tossed off, and this creature stands. Another one of those cloven-footed, gray-skinned little beings that is rooting around your kitchen. And it holds up its dagger towards you as you enter.
No. You not stop us now.
Is this supposed to happen? Are they like residents of the house?
I'm insulted. You think this thing lives here? And then I throw my dagger at it.
Go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm counting on my fingers, everybody.
It's actually her toes.
That's a 24.
Absolutely. I'm surprised you have 24 digits, but 24 does hit.
I borrowed Danny's toes.
The crow's toes.
The crow's toes. Do I get sneak attack because Cordys is definitely within 5 feet?
I would say since Cordys is technically restrained right now,
Calliope's
no,
within 5 feet?
I will give it to you for Calliope, yes.
Calliope's a lot more use than I am right now.
Yeah, we knew that. 10 damage.
10 damage.
Yeah.
Your dagger strikes this creature right in the throat. And it claws at the wound, and you see first this shadow starts to billow out of the wound, and then the wound starts to glow. Its eyes start to glow. And as it dies, I need both Prue and I suppose Calliope and Cordys to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Cordys gets a 17.
19.
I don't know what cats get, but she rolled an 18 on the die, so
Yeah,
saves us from
I
looking
think
up the
that's
stat block.
definitely gonna be enough. I know. Sorry, I'm forcing you to roll con saves for your cat already.
no, that's fine.
But there's this brilliant flash of light, this brief searing heat, but it's not hot enough to deal any real damage to you, and you're all able to shield your eyes. When the flash dies down, there is just a black mark across the floor of this bedroom. Soot and ash ground into the rug by the explosion, and nothing else of the creature remains.
Abernathy's going to kill me.
Can he do that?
He can try. He can make my life a living hell.
Cordys, why don't you, while you guys are talking, go ahead and give me another escape check to
Yeah.
see if you can get out of these bonds.
You can do it.
Oof.
No, you can't.
6.
So, if the Darkling
3, 2, 1,
was
now.
still alive, that would not be enough. But his magic is slowly fading, and you're able to squeeze yourself out. The tendrils fall harmlessly across the mattress, and you're able to wiggle out, and you fall on the ground at Prue's feet. And Calliope runs up and starts rubbing against your face.
Thank you, Calliope. You saved my life. Sorry about the velvet room. We'll clean it up.
First of all, she did save your life, but I helped as well. And it's fine. I will absolutely blame you when Abernathy asks. Oh,
Something
fuck!
breaks in the kitchen down the hall.
Stop distracting me! And I run to the kitchen.
Yeah, Cordys will get up and follow Prue.
You guys burst into the kitchen, and you see a broken bottle and a platter on the ground, and there's also this antique knife. It looks like a cheese knife with a twisted handle. Definitely one of your older pieces within the house.
That's Grandpapa's
And-
cheese knife.
Smoke rises off the metal. This creature is holding its hand. There's a line burned across its palm from touching this knife made of iron.
That's what you get for touching Grandpapa's cheese knife without asking.
Okay.
He pulls his own dagger with his non-injured hand.
I guess it's time.
I throw my dagger at him.
All right, he is surprised. Go ahead and give me advantage.
Not Papa's cheese knife.
Not Grandpapa.
Grandpapas.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and give me damage.
And I get a sneak attack because
Yes,
he is
because you
surprised.
had advantage.
Mother puss bucket. 9.
Hate that.
9 damage. It's not quite enough to kill him, but it strikes him in the gut and he falls to his knees, now clenching that wound, dropping his knife. Cordys, would you like to follow up?
Cordys is running down the halls just behind Prue, seeing her engage with this little creature. He's got like a hastily pulled on white poofy shirt and his like black trousers. He's going to reach out his hand instinctively at this thing, and you're going to see like vines crawl up along his hands, and out of his hand is like a spectral blue rose, and it grows and it launches out towards this guy, and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast for the first time.
Okay, go ahead and roll the hit.
Blast him.
That might hit actually. Let's 13.
A 13 just hits.
Yeah.
Meets it, beats it.
Damage. That'll be 2 points of damage. Force damage.
Thankfully, the dagger almost took it out, and 2 is enough to finish it off. This blue rose hits it, a glancing blow on his shoulder, but it spins him around. His hand comes away from the wound in his gut, and his eyes and the gash start glowing as he too explodes. And I need another con save from Prue and from Cordys.
Yep.
Nat 20.
6.
Prue, you are able to jump back and cover your eyes. Cordys, you're kind of standing there almost in shock at the Eldritch Blast that you just used. You've never actually cast that before and weren't even fully sure that you could. And so as you're kind of standing there like, whoa, what just happened? This flash of light burns your eyes, and you're going to take 1 point of radiant damage, and you are blinded.
Prue, I can't see. Where are you?
Did you just get soot all over the hallway?
Sorry, I think we have bigger problems right now, right?
Well, you haven't seen Abernathy with a mop.
Prue, you also see a new swath of soot across the kitchen floor.
Oh, fuck.
And some of the tiles are cracked from the explosion.
Oh, he's going to kill me.
You're going to see Cordys kind of like close his eyes for a second and then rub them. And when he opens them, they're going to be like sapphire blue cat's eyes as he looks through Calliope's eyes. And Calliope jumps up onto his shoulders and acts as like his second pair of eyes.
Excellent.
That's sick.
So you gain Calliope's vision for now, and you are able to feel as you're looking through Calliope's eyes and helping Prue kind of figure out what happened. You're able to feel that blindness is going to go away. It was a magical light. It definitely blinded you just from its brilliance. There's no kind of like curse or permanent damage probably.
Awesome. And yeah, he's just looking through Calliope's eyes for more of these things, listening for more commotion.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Cool. Through Calliope. Can this be a smell check? Can she smell for this like soot?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd allow that.
That's cool. I'll roll with advantage. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Calliope is absolutely sure that none of these creatures are left around. There were only 2 of them, and you've dealt with both.
Calliope thinks there aren't any more around.
Well, thank God for that. We should leave before Abernathy finds it.
I mean, sure, yeah. He's going to see my room in disarray, and he's going to think I did it, and I'm going to get in trouble.
You
Yeah, I'm
hear a
fine with that,
voice
thank
right
you.
over your
Fuck.
shoulder, Prue. Finds what?
Nothing.
Mistress Thorngage.
You look... Oh, the mutton chops today. Fantastic. Did you have them butchered recently?
They do look the same every day.
Oh. But You must have done something with your spectral goo.
It's all right, Miss Thorngage. I will clean up you and your guests' mess. You seem to have more important matters to deal with.
We didn't do this.
Of course you didn't. Abernathy floats through a wall at the far end of the kitchen and returns shortly with a mop in his hand.
Oh no, we should leave soon. I do want to go get Grandpapa's cheese knife, though.
You can pick up Grandpapa's cheese knife.
And my dagger,
off
and
the
then
ground.
run back to get the other dagger, and I get on my knives.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I think
So go ahead and add Grandpapa's iron cheese knife to your inventory.
Iron cheese knife.
Is no one going to call Julia out for saying butchered instead of like barbered or shaved? But your mutton chops or
she said what she
butchered?
said.
That
Yeah.
was inspired.
Back in
Thank
the
you.
time of a barber surgeon, butchered I think
Exactly.
may be
True,
the proper
Yeah.
true.
word.
Attend the tale
That
of
was so
Sweeney
mean. That
Todd.
was-
No, in fact, I
Absolutely.
think I will give you a point of inspiration.
Yeah.
Or butchered?
Yes.
For reinventing the English language.
For butchered mutton chops? Absolutely.
I'm basically the Shakespeare of my generation.
Abernathy.
Where'd you get that? Oh, literally says on there. Thank you. Grandpapa's cheese knife.
Iron.
Iron.
Everybody's like, iron.
Cordys sees you pick that up, and he's just like, huh. That's what I call iron efficiency.
Right. This is a no pun household. Thank you.
That's can't be true.
Is it a weapon?
I knew your mom was terrifying, but I didn't know she was a monster.
Well, yeah, she's a That's the whole thing. That's
It
the whole
is
bit.
it is a cheese knife, so you can use it as an improvised weapon, but
No.
it does not have the statistics of an actual weapon.
Not yet.
It's not Grandpapa's old cheese dagger.
Cheese bayonet, if you will.
It's actually a cheese cleaver.
No. Unless you'd like to use your plot point to turn it into a cheese cleaver.
I'm thinking.
Cleavers aren't finesse.
But then the person to your left gets to add a complication, I believe.
If it's
I think this
a
change
twist.
isn't quite big enough for that.
Also made of
Yes, so there's what a twist.
just thinking about how I was gonna fuck with
which
that.
is where you would add that complication. I think making it a cheese cleaver would just be a more basic use of the plot point.
And you're not basic.
No, I'm
We,
not.
we could get it worked on later and turn it into a cheese cleaver. We don't need
Yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah. I'm going to keep it near and dear to me.
Was
Very
Grandpa, by any chance was Grandpapa a Goliath, and maybe it's actually a cheese short sword, and we just didn't know. He's just a big dude.
Maybe.
Prue will always say that she's 1/16 Goliath.
I want to see Goliath.
You gather your daggers and the small cheese knife,
Iron. Cheese knife.
the small iron cheese knife,
Seriously.
and you gather Cordys and Calliope.
Yeah, Cordys goes back to his room and he'll get his stuff together because he doesn't know if he's going to come back here necessarily. He's a little on the run. So he's going to put his stuff together, but he can't seem to find his sword anywhere. He's got his scabbard. He puts that on his belt, but his rapier's nowhere to be seen.
Interesting.
That's weird. Maybe they took it. I don't know. I'll get a new one. That's fine.
They took your rapier?
My sword was here. And it's not anymore. I don't know where it is. I set it down on the table last night when I...
Did you set your sword on the table, not under your pillow like a normal person? Have you looked under the bed?
Yeah, I mean, I looked everywhere. I looked through Calliope's eyes. I don't know. It's fine. I've got a couple daggers.
All right, well, if I find it, then dibs. All right, let's go.
Sure.
So you both leave Thorngage Manor, and even in the Manor District, there is some mischief going on in the streets.
The Manor District? No, is nothing
indeed.
sacred.
The fey creatures have reached even here where the rich people live.
How uncouth.
But where is it that the two of you would like to go?
Oh, to Ghostwood Apothecary.
Yeah, we should go see if Felix is okay. And we should check out the Silver Raven as well. Maybe Tally he's got magic. Maybe he can help us deal with this.
That's true. Yeah, let's get Felix first, and then, I mean, who knows where Taytalion is at this point. He's got the sense of direction of a small thing that's insulting.
Fucking fair.
I'll think of it later. Don't worry. Tally-ho!
So the two of you begin to make your way toward the town square and thus Ghostwood Apothecary sitting at the southern end of it. And as you move into the town, you do see a lot more of these mischievous fae pranking people, making people float, stealing things, throwing people's clothes out windows into the street.
I mean, I'm fine with these changes, really.
No, it's fine. It's like an outdoor thrift mall or something.
It's like Mardi Gras. Yeah. Just without the beads.
Yes, but I feel like we could potentially be blamed for this. I mean, who knows that we were out in the woods?
Right. No, this is probably not our fault, but it might be. Maybe. Probably not, though. We shouldn't say that out loud. Ever again.
Sure.
Yes, we should go check on Felix.
Let's go see if they're okay.
And you kind of keep your heads down and make haste, and we will jump to Felix.
Hi.
Felix, you are actually out in front of Ghostwood Apothecary with your mothers, Radara and Lupita. And you are out there facing down a group of oily little gremlins known as boggles. These are things that at least your mothers have occasionally encountered being so close to the gate to the Feywild. But these ones were harassing your customers and the customers of other local businesses, and generally making things very hard for you when trying to open your store. There are 3 boggles currently left. Lupita dashes by you, pulling 2 daggers from her belt and slices through one of them. It dissolves into a bubbling puddle on the ground. The other 2 are coming right at you and Radara. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use Thorn Whip to kind of grab one, pull it closer to Radara, and then using my bonus action, I'm going to use Mage Hand to push that one closer to Lupita. So it's kind of like we've fought before, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of they have their weapons ready, and I'm kind of like supporting them both, basically.
Sounds good.
Totally
and
something we've done
you're
before.
used to this.
Yeah.
So, go ahead and roll to hit with that Thorn Whip first.
20 to hit.
A 20 does hit.
That's cocked. 6 damage. Piercing as I pull it 10 feet closer towards Radara Mom.
You pull it towards Radara, and as it gets close, she reaches out and grabs its head, and lightning crackles across her hand as she casts Shocking Grasp.
Ooh. My moms are so cool, you guys. You don't even know.
And she deals 9 points of lightning damage to that one, and it pops. And you're able to try to push the other one.
Yeah, I need a
towards
DC
Lupita.
14 strength save.
DC 14 strength. Ooh, they do not have high strength.
Good. Roll low.
That is a total of 2.
Stunning. So after I've used like this mystical kind of energy to pull one of them towards Radara, I'm kind of manipulating the wind again and moving the other one closer towards Lupita, where she has her daggers drawn. Like we've done this before.
That one stumbles away from you, pushed by the wind, failing its saving throw. And Lupita moves in for a backstab, slices right through it. And it too dissolves into a little puddle.
So you didn't get the kill.
I play support.
I mean, 2 points for assist right there.
No.
Julia's keeping track of
Oh, yeah, I have a kill count
our kill
now?
counts.
I have 4. Cordys has 1, but it's fake.
But
many-
it's fake.
I did most of
How
the
many
damage.
does Tally have?
None.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I
0.
have 2 assists. Like that's
Yeah.
If we're counting assists, then I have more.
Calliope definitely has an assist.
Calliope
Oh,
definitely has
Calliope
assist.
gets an assist on you.
Okay, oh, great. Now I have to have an assist count.
I mean, it's fair when you have someone who, like, I'm not
KDA.
going to be
KDA.
killing people. Like, what I do is I support. I manipulate the battlefield. I'm going to keep you alive so you can keep adding to your kill count.
Are we counting assists? In my
This is your little tally.
Yeah, this is your whole thing. You know, you count whatever you like.
I'll think about it.
Can we put in a section for smiling moral support off to the side?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Clapping from the ground.
So yeah, we've fought these little boggles off.
Yes, and as things calm down, at least right here in the square, Rajara looks to you. Felix.
This wasn't me. I promise.
I don't think I have to tell you how bad this looks.
Yeah, these things are ugly.
I meant you and your new friends messing around with the Faygate, and now we have a full-blown invasion on our hands.
Okay, so we just have to get it shut before anyone notices. How many people do you think have noticed?
Everyone!
How many people are running and hiding around us? Like, is it like full on like chaos?
It
Like
is-
people being chased?
It is complete chaos. People are being chased. There's a nymph dancing around the well several hundred feet away that's making water shoot out of it like a geyser. And there are pixies flying around making stalls and goods float into the air. It is absolute chaos.
I mean, honestly, it's just a regular Tuesday.
A Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay, we'll get this figured out.
Thank you. Now, where are your friends?
Oh, well, I don't know. If this is everywhere like we're claiming it is, hopefully they're alive.
And just then you hear a cry as Taytalion comes barreling through the air over the town square, following a small pixie.
There's one.
Hi, Felix.
I wave at him.
Oh, no. And just then, Taytalion, your pixie dust runs out.
I told you.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can I offer the help action using, like, my telekinetic shove?
Yeah, you
Do
can.
you have advantage?
Have advantage?
Yes.
You do have advantage.
On dexterity? Thank God. You said dex, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool, it got worse. 14.
14's not terrible. You almost orient yourself the right way. Then Felix's telekinetic shove kind of pushes you the rest of the way. So you come straight down on your feet, but you're not used to falling so far, or really just jumping in general. So when you land, you bend all the way to the ground and fall backwards right onto your butt.
I do feel better. Thanks, Felix.
Yeah, good to know you're alive.
That has been very pleasant for me, too, in the last 5.5 seconds. I thought I was done for.
No.
I got lied to by a fairy.
Pixie!
Oh, pixies and fairies are very different. Also, it's kind of what they do.
Bye, friend!
Bye.
It has been nothing but an absolute pleasure.
And Bimble goes flying off to mess with somebody else.
As it flies away, I'm like, you didn't give it your real name, did you?
Of course I did. Not.
Tully.
What? It's called manners.
Sweetie baby,
When you
no.
meet somebody new, you give them your name.
Yeah, but not... Oh.
You're looking at me like there's a problem.
You.
Is there a hole in my robe? And I check my robes. Is there holes in it somewhere?
Give me an investigation check.
Wow. Oh, my investigation's okay. 12.
It does look like you snagged the end of your robe on something while you were flying through the city. There's just one small tear towards the bottom.
I hold it up and I poke my finger to it and I look at Felix and say, I can fix this. It's not that big of a problem.
I'm sure. As I reach down to help him up, I'm just going to use another telekinetic shove on, like, another person to push them out of the way of, like, another fairy or something. Like, this whole time, I think, like, Moms and I are still, like, getting people...
Yes, trying to clear the
Yeah.
town square, get people back inside or to safety.
Yeah, we're doing the classic, bickering while fighting. You know what I mean? Yeah, very Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Best trope.
Love it.
And just as you are helping all these people and helping Taytalian to his feet, Cordys and Prue, you emerge into the town square and see Felix, Taytalian, Lupita, and Radara.
Seeing Prue, I'm just gonna telekinetically shove her.
Like away from...
Yeah, I'm like, oh, beast!
Because I didn't have time to get dressed.
Give me a DC 14 strength save.
Strength?
Yeah, I said what I said.
Nuts. 13.
Hey, so she's just gonna get pushed back 5 feet. I think she just stumbles a little bit.
How dare you?
Oh, I thought you were a monster. I'm sorry.
Hurtful and rude.
Did you guys have to deal with some of these little assholes too?
I just point to the puddle of oil.
Oh, ours was like soot.
Oh, no oils. One flew away that left him off here. As I point to Tali.
Well, that's nice of them.
Right?
I hold up and look through the hole in my robe and just go, yeah, it's been a really frustrating morning.
I'm going to look over to Prue, and I was like, he gave him his real name.
Oh, Taytalian.
Taytalian.
No. My sweet, precious baby angel.
Does nobody in the city use manners? I just don't understand.
It's not manners with the Fae. The Fae, there is no such thing as manners. It's just, how can I steal your soul forever for some silly, stupid reason, like giving...
Don't
them.
you have to, like, sign a contract or something?
No.
Or stuff
No.
Like that? No.
Don't eat the food.
Don't eat the
give
food.
your
Don't give your
name.
name.
You probably don't turn left.
As
I don't
you're
know.
trying to educate Taytalian on how to interact with the Fae, more of this inky black oil starts bubbling up
Yuck.
from between the cobblestones.
That's going to be a nightmare to get out.
Your moms start getting ready for another fight as this oil coalesces into another group. 3 more boggles appear. And then there's a flash of light and the sound of fireworks. Much like you all experienced at the Fey Gate in the Sealy Undergrowth. Only this time, it's coming from inside Ghostwood Apothecary. Lupita looks at you, Felix. You need to deal with these boggles. Radara and I are going to deal with whatever that is.
Aye, Captain. As I immediately throw out a thorn whip.
Okay. And Radara and Lupita run back towards Ghostwood Apothecary. I need the rest of you to roll initiative.
Ow, ow.
All right, so let's go ahead and take initiative. Did anyone get a 20 or above?
20.
Ooh.
Dirty
Good
20.
for you. Nasty.
Nasty little 20.
And 22.
Never say that again.
Clarice, I rolled a
You don't deserve
natural
that 20.
No, you do, Carter. You keep doing it.
20 to 15.
15.
15 to 10. Okay, that's just the boggles then. 10 to 5.
With a roll of natural 1, that's going to bring me up to a 5.
I got an 8.
Felix, even though you are at the bottom of initiative, I will give you a surprise action with that thorn whip that you called out. So go ahead and make an attack roll against whichever.
I'm going to be thorn whipping the one that's directly in front of Prue. So that way, if I hit, I can pull it 10 feet towards her, assisting her in the kill she is likely to get.
Fantastic. Go ahead and see if you hit.
15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
3 piercing damage as my mystical whip just like reaches out and I bring him closer to Prue, and I look over to Prue and I say, all yours.
Thank you.
Between the two of us.
Oh, between the
So that
two.
way
I
I'm
see.
still threatening
Yes. Yes.
and she can get her sneak attack damage. Because I am what? A great support player.
Assisting. But before Prue gets to take the shot, Cordys, you are up.
Don't touch my boggle.
I'm gonna go with what worked last time, and you're gonna see another more vines kind of grow down my arm, and a blue spectral rose blooms from Cordys's palm and shoots out towards this guy over here by the alley. Cool. That is gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 certainly hits.
3 points of force damage.
Not you copying me with the plants and also getting 3 damage.
It's the Garden Gals.
Garden Gals.
That will be... Cordys is going to ask Calliope to kind of sneak in and out between some of these barrels here, go up behind this one in front of me, closest to me, and give that one basically the help action advantage against the next attack against that creature.
Okay, fantastic. That brings us to Prue.
I am going to stab the one that Felix queued up for me. 19.
19 hits.
Woo, sneak attack. 8 damage.
That boggle is bloodied.
And then I'm going to attack him again with my... Are we doing the... I can attack with 2 light weapons?
Yeah, so if you're wielding 2 light weapons, you can make an offhand attack with your second light weapon.
I think this is the mastery property from the new stuff.
Yeah, I took a screenshot on that.
This is the Nick property with a dagger.
Oh,
If you're proficient with a dagger, you get to make a little extra attack, but it doesn't cost your bonus action. It's like the weapons mastery.
Great weapon mastery.
Shut up.
It's like an offhand, but it doesn't cost your bonus action.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would...
fantastic. Yeah, absolutely, you can use this.
Sick. Thank you. Okay, yeah, I'll get him.
She quick.
I'm a halfling. Wait, am I?
Yeah.
I'm a...
Well, technically, no.
Oh, nuts.
So that's a natural one.
Yeah, that's a natural one.
All right.
Shit.
So, I should have said it earlier because I believe Cordys also got a natural one. But
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, no.
my rules for natural ones. So, you guys currently have 2. The way we're going to do this is by session, you get 3 strikes. That means those natural ones are just failures or misses for the first 3 times. Any time after that, they're catastrophic failures. Something bad will happen. Now, that strike system also goes for the enemies. So if they're rolling against you, that includes all enemies for a session, and they exceed 3, they will also suffer catastrophic failures. So you guys are already at 2 strikes.
Oops.
I'm sure the snowball rolling down the hill won't get any bigger, will it?
No, certainly
None.
not.
And speaking of strikes, it is now...
No, it's not.
Oh, you have something other than your natural one?
Yeah, I have a bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
I'll bite him.
Oh, yes, because you're not a halfling, notably.
Wow, my face just fell, listeners. Dear listeners, I was wounded. 22 with my bite.
Yes, 22 hits.
22.
22. Do I get sneak attack? No, I only get it once per round. I know that. Once per, turn, whatever. Doesn't matter. What up? 10.
So you bite into this boggle, and you sink your teeth too easily into it. Your mouth is flooded with sticky oil. But as you pull this glom of oil away from it, the creature stumbles back. And it bubbles and boils into a useless puddle next to you.
Disgusting, 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 disgusting.
Ew, why'd you bite it?
What did it taste like?
Like tar, but more acidic and kind of like burnt hair with a little bit of candle ash
That was
for spice.
drastically specific. I loved it.
Thank you.
Now the other 2 boggles are up. One moves towards you, Cordys, and it's going to make a pommel attack. That is a 15 to hit you.
15 hits.
That's only going to be 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And then the next one that's farther away is going to pull this lump of sticky oil off of itself and huck it at you and Taytalian. So Cordys and Taytalian, I need both of you to roll strength saving throws as this oil bursts between you.
That's a 2.
Was it a tumor? I was just giving you an opportunity to make a joke. But anyway, yeah, I got an 11.
Oh, sorry, I totally missed the joke. But an 11, astonishingly, is enough.
Okay.
Taytalian succeeds where Cordys fails.
In dexterity. Are you okay with that?
Cordys, you are restrained by sticky oil.
I'm starting to think you like it.
And you need to use, you can get tied down. You need to use an escape action on your turn to get out of it.
Okay.
But Taytalian, you're able to get out of the way. You get some of this oil on your robes and on your boots, but you're not restrained.
All ththese restraints are put in the cord and Cordys.
Yeah. They said cord this.
We'll be here all night, folks. And Taytalian, you are up.
Does the other dude, like, is he dead? He's a puddle, right?
Yes, he seems to be dead.
Which one of these buildings is our apothecary? Is it this one right behind us?
It's actually this one with the green roof, closest to me. That's going to be Ghostwood Apothecary. So if one of the boggles is actually 2 of them, I guess, are actually blocking your overall path to Ghostwood.
Well, let's just do this just right out the gate and see if we can kill the one closer to the apothecary. And I'm just going to magic missile his ass.
Fantastic. Just roll damage. That's an automatic hit.
I mean, moms are up to something, so we should go deal with that. That's a 1 cool. 5, 6. 6 total damage.
Fantastic. And that's to the one farthest away, right?
Yeah.
It is bloodied.
That's kind of gross and a little acidic and kind of leaking.
Yes, it's just oozing its sticky oil all over the cobblestones.
God, they're going to have to spend so much money to clean this town up.
Whose fault is that?
Don't look at me.
I am looking at you because it's your turn, Felix.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to use my bonus action. So the one that's has Cordys restrained, does it look like the restraints, like he's holding onto them?
No, so he threw this like glob of oil and it kind of exploded. So Cordys is just covered in this sticky oil, but it's not still connected to the boggle.
Okay. So then the one that Tali just attacked.
Yeah, so that would be the one farthest away, the one closest towards me, rather.
I'm going to hex that one.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and hex its dexterity.
Fantastic.
And then I'm going to use my action to Thorn Whip it.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Natural 20, baby. Natural 20.
Nice. So you're going to double the dice on Thorn Whip, and you're also going to double your extra damage from Hex.
You're not bringing it closer, are you?
Oh, I am. That is going to be 11 piercing and 4 necrotic.
So you hit it dead on. Your Thorn Whip wraps around its torso, and you go to pull it towards you, and instead your Thorn Whip just pulls right through it.
Yeah.
Splitting it in half and sending it cascading to the ground as yet another puddle of oil.
Stunning. So as I've killed that one, I look over to Prue, and I'm like, 1,
2.
3.
No, it's not.
4. What are we doing?
No.
Thank you.
Cordys, you are up. You are technically restrained.
Yeah, so I do. So I have disadvantage here on the attack roll.
Yes, so if you were going to make an attack roll, you would have disadvantage.
So yeah, Calliope gave the help action last time against this one, and no one used it. So I'll try to make a straight roll here with a shocking grasp, as I can't quite reach my hand out, but I'll just try to send a little jolt to it to finish the job.
Yeah, go ahead, and Calliope's help cancels out the restrained.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Fantastic, that's definitely going to hit.
Awesome. That's going to be 5 lightning damage.
Nicely done.
And it can't take opportunity attacks, so Calliope is going to run away from it.
Yeah, it cannot take reactions of any kind right now.
Ooh, first, she will give the help action again to the next attack made against it, and then she will run away.
Then that brings us to Prue.
I'm gonna get it.
And you do have advantage because of Calliope's
thanks,
refreshed
Calliope.
help action.
Yeah, Calliope like runs up his back, like digs the claws in where she can, and then just like jumps off to the side.
So cute. All right, I'm gonna run up to it and stab it. So I have advantage, which means it's either a dirty 20. It's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and do sneak attack as well.
12 damage.
12 is enough. You slam your dagger right between its eyes, and the whole thing just turns to yet another pile of goop at your feet.
We're gonna call that an assist from Cordys.
Hey guys, don't step in it.
Is it an assist from Cordys or is it an assist from Calliope?
Ooh, I think it's Calliope.
I think it's Calliope. She's
She
Yeah, I
used
gotta give
the
that to
literal help
Calliope.
action.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna add Calliope to the.
Because then she got 2 assists now.
Yeah.
Wait,
Look at how this campaign goes. Calliope's kill count can be highest.
I did a bunch of magic ouchies to one of them, and then Felix killed it. Do I get any points for that?
No.
You just
That's
did
not
ga-
an assist?
No.
No.
My assists were very specifically bringing them closer for them to get the kill.
Yeah. How do you spell Calliope?
K-A-L-L-I-O-P-E, Calliope.
Just gotta be different.
L.
You'll get an assist one day.
Calliope.
I pull out my own journal and just write in the front page,
2 assists.
"You're gonna do it. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be amazing."
So, yeah. So far, you're the only one without anything.
Yeah, that's,
Prue pulls out a journal.
my dad used to say something a lot like that.
No!
Not the lore drop.
Sounds like your father was a smart man.
Lore drop or trauma dump?
I think it's just, like I said, magical ouchies.
Anyways, we should check in the apothecary.
Oh yeah, I'm immediately gonna run inside to make sure moms are safe and my house is safe.
Cordys goes to follow, but
I will say, as all the boggles are defeated, you start tugging against it, and the oil does disintegrate, and you're able to follow your companions into Ghostwood.
I move around in front of Cordys and like put my hands out to give like a, all right, you, I'll pull, you push.
1, 2.
That's an assist.
That's what Felix and I did with the razor vine.
As we run into the apothecary.
But you see how those are completely different.
As we run into the apothecary, we're just like, and that's why the door's open.
No, it's not.
You burst into Ghostwood, and you see Felix's moms on the ground, clutching their stomachs. Laughing uncontrollably, and standing over them is the strange satyr-like creature with the corkscrew horn that emerged from the Fey door in the Sealy undergrowth. You again. I'm just here for the razor vine.
No.
Why no? Can we just
No.
give it to him?
No.
No.
Why?
We risked quite a lot for that stupid little plant.
You also just don't walk into my house and steal.
And what have you done to the mothers?
What have you done to my moms?
Oh,
As I have like glowing magical energies around me.
they both continue to roll on the floor. I just told him a little joke. Want to hear one?
Not particularly.
Too bad. And all of you feel this tingling sensation in the back of your minds. His mouth moves, but you don't actually hear him say anything. But you do feel like you were just told a hilarious joke. I need all of you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a magical effect?
It is a magical effect.
I rolled the dice twice, and both of them ended up cocked. I don't know what's going on with my fucking dice tray here.
How convenient.
Gonna roll over here. One of them was a 20, so I don't want to hear it. That one wasn't cocked. We're good.
Excellent. So, Cordys, what did you get?
It's a 12.
A 12 is not enough. Cordys begins to laugh uncontrollably.
What the fuck?
And he falls prone upon the ground. Taytalian.
Got a 14.
A 14 is not enough.
This is pretty fun. Ow! This is already hurting.
Taytalian collapses to the ground. Felix.
23.
Fantastic. That is enough. And Prue.
17.
17 is enough as well. So with two of your party already collapsing on the ground laughing, you see this creature grimace. Oh.
I told you I didn't want to.
Not in a laughing mood, then.
I don't find you funny.
You have the wrong audience.
Well, I'll just have to do this the old-fashioned way.
Roll initiative. Carter and Taylor, go ahead and roll initiative as well. You will be laughing when your turn comes around,
Okay.
but it is something you will get a follow-up save on.
Yeah, there's a high roll again.
So let's go ahead and take initiative. So anyone get 20 or above?
That's a dirty 20.
Nice. All right. Cordys with a dirty 20 yet again. And anyone in the 20 to 15 range?
18.
Nice.
I
Prue.
got a 16.
Ooh, and Taytalian.
Tally, you've never been so close to me.
And what did you get, Felix?
11.
Hey, not too bad overall. No one in the single digits this time.
Out of curiosity, do we have any healing potions in this party?
No.
I have uno. Just a common.
Yes.
You guys have healing potions?
I
healing potion?
believe Felix has one common healing potion because he spent the night here at Ghostwood Apothecary, but nobody else has any on them.
I don't need any.
I work and live here, so I get one
I
shall
also
see.
work here.
for 2 days.
Well,
Was I late today? Extenuating circumstances.
technically.
I guess technically.
Yeah.
Well, I had the day off.
No, you didn't.
Cordys,
But
you're up
he-
first.
You're here. That's what's important.
I'm here.
Yeah, I think Cordys kind of shifts a little bit here, seeing Felix's mom's on the ground in danger with this dangerous creature here. He's just...
I will remind Cordys that he is currently rolling on the ground laughing uncontrollably.
I was about to ask.
Yeah, girl, it's giving raffle.
I was like, Cordys, aren't we losing our shit right now?
Cordys is like, no. I got past that.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, fucking over it.
just thinking about how funny it is that his moms are in danger.
You would think about moms. So.
Cordys, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw. See if you can break out of this effect.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought that was going to be like an end of the turn thing. That is a 19 on the die for a 19.
Fantastic. You do break out of the effect, and that was the end of your turn.
Okay.
Prue.
Woo. Okay, I'm going to... I don't want to get too close to him. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a dagger. 13.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Do I feel like going up to him to stab him would be a bad idea?
Well, you haven't, seen any combat prowess from him yet. He definitely seems to be powerful. But if you're trying to hurt him, going up and stabbing him might be the way to do it.
Might be the way to do it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go up to him tentatively. Whee!
Over some shelves.
Yeah, I scuttled over the shelves. And I'm gonna stab him, but I'm gonna do it with Grandpapa's cheese knife. Iron cheese knife.
Okay, so that is an improvised weapon, so you won't be able to add your proficiency.
It's a knife. How is that different than a dagger? Fine.
It's a cheese knife. It's
Fine.
much tinier than a dagger.
Motherfucker!
How'd it go?
It's a natural one.
No! Julia!
Grandpa's cheese knife.
Grandpapa's cheese knife!
That is the third natural one.
I'm sorry.
And you see his eyes go wide as he sees this small iron knife being stabbed at him, and he slaps your wrist, and you lose control of the knife. It goes clattering to the ground near your feet.
Shit.
Taytalian.
Oh, that was it? I was expecting so much worse. Okay.
No, this was your third strike, so we don't have a catastrophic failure just yet.
Yeah,
I
so
thought it happened on the third. Okay.
Very sorry. No, you do get the third strike as a pass. The fourth one that it seems like you are sure to roll will be a catastrophic failure.
I was convinced they were pulling that cheese knife out of somebody's eye. Okay. Wisdom save? Because I'm laughing my butt off about
at the
mom's
end of
being
your
in
turn,
trouble.
At the end of your turn, you do get a follow-up wisdom save.
I want you to know Taytalian does not actually think it's funny, but he is laughing about it.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Oh, good. 11.
That is a failure. Taytalian is still laughing.
No, not the cheese knife.
That brings us to the satyr. Looks over at Prue and lashes out with his claws.
well, that's unnecessary.
Bringing that was very naughty. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
All right. He does get one more
No,
attack.
Wait.
That's going to be a 21.
Crazy. That also misses. No, it doesn't. That was a lie.
You're so strong.
So, Prue, you are able to duck out of the way of his first claw, but he brings his other hand up, almost like an uppercut, but with the claws pointed at you. They sink into your gut and almost lift you up off the ground as you take 11 points of slashing damage.
A little bit of sludge comes out of my mouth.
Yeah,
I ate the sludge.
how you looking?
Bloodied. I look poorly. What's worse than bloodied?
Badly beaten.
Yeah, I look that.
Yeah, okay. Felix, you are up.
He's trying to keep a brave face, but there is slight panic in his eyes because the three most important people to him are all currently in danger from this man.
Yeah.
So what he's going to do is run around this freak.
Run around the far side.
Correct. I want to get to the other side of the store. I'm going to crawl under those shelves, basically.
Okay.
I want to get to the back side.
How far back?
20, 30 feet on the other side of the wall. Because I'm going to be using Thorn Whip to pull him away from them. But I'm going to crawl under that little table display.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so crawling under there, I'd say is difficult terrain, but it's only that one square. So you're able to reach that square with exactly 30 feet.
So as soon as I get there, I'm going to use my action to Thorn Whip him.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's going to be 3 piercing damage.
Fantastic.
I'll have to pull him 10 feet closer to me, getting him away from Prue.
Thanks, buddy.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Healing Word Prue.
Okay, excellent. Go ahead and roll healing on that. And
You're going to
that'll-
heal for 7.
Oh, thank God.
That'll bring us back to the top of the order. Cordys, you are freed from the laughter, and you get a full turn.
Yeah, he's gonna just kind of look to the side, see that he's missing his sword on him, and then he's going to look over to his shoulder where he sees he's just asking for some help. He wants to be able to help. Felix's mom's here, and as he does, he walks in and brushes past a vine or some plant that's hanging, and it begins to grow and curl down his body and across his chest and down his arms, and it's gonna emit a little bluish green mist almost, and he's gonna cast using his pactification Fiendish Vigor, get some temp HP.
Nice.
Here real quick. So that's 7. He'll have 7 temp HP. And then one of the vines is going to crawl down his right arm, and then just, kind of growing out of this green mist and these plants is going to be this long, ornate rapier that has this basket hilt made of vines and a little blue rose at the top. And he's just going to look down at this thing confused. Well, I asked for help, I guess. And he'll move in 25. He'll just try to jump up on top of these boxes up here. And then that'll be his turn. That's action, bonus action, some movement.
And as you summon this intricate rapier, and these vines are now growing across your shoulder and your arm. This creature... You smell familiar. Like the Fae.
I don't know what the fuck that means. I'm going to kick your ass.
Prue, you're up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stab him with the dagger I have in my hand still. 17?
17 does hit, yes.
Wow. All right. And sneak attack because I have buddies.
Me, I am your buddy.
I have a
Yes,
buddy.
Felix is within 5 feet.
Thank you. 6 damage.
Better than nothing.
Do I see Grandpapa's cheese knife on the ground?
Yes, it is right next to you.
Can I-
on your right.
Can I grab it?
Yes, I'll say you can pick that up kind of as part of your movement.
Okay. I guess I can stab him with Grandpapa's cheese knife again.
Yeah, you
a
can
light
try.
weapon.
Absolutely.
But improvise, I don't get my proficiency?
That's correct.
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 will hit. So you stab this iron cheese knife into him, and he cries out. Smoke billows from the wound. Now, an improvised weapon like this little cheese knife is normally just going to do 1 or 1d4 damage, but in this case, go ahead and roll 2d6.
Ooh. 6 on the die. Do I get to add dexterity?
You don't get to add dexterity, but I will let you add strength if you have a modifier.
Yeah, +1. 7.
Excellent. So it actually ends up dealing 7 radiant damage.
Oh.
And this creature, iron, and pushes back against you, trying to free itself from this cheese knife.
He's just got a palm against my forehead, and I'm like, let me out.
Fantastic. Taytalian, unfortunately, you think this whole thing is rather hilarious. You are still laughing through your turn.
Oh, I'm laughing my ass off about how important a fucking cheese knife has become.
It's Grandpapa's.
Grandpapa's? Oh, it's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Can I be free?
Fantastic. Yes, with a nat 20, you can be free. And I'll even let you do a bonus action if you wish.
Please let him stand up.
Oh yeah, you know, early level wizards and all those fun bonus actions they have.
You can also just stand up from prone if you prefer.
Here's what I would like to do. Can I roll to have an understanding of Tasha's hideous laughter? While it's not a spell that I currently know, it is a spell I'm capable of casting.
Sure, yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
And you were just hideously laughing.
And I was just laughing my ass off. 17.
17, you are familiar enough with that spell to kind of gauge whether or not that's what was affecting you. And while this effect is similar, was something different about it. The main difference being that he seems to have been able to target all of you and maintain it on several people at once. So
I'm more curious of understanding. Would I think that it still has its weaknesses when it comes to, say, a target taking damage and getting advantage on getting out of it?
It's hard to say for sure, but I'd say it's a reasonable assumption that this effect would work about the same.
Okay. Cool. That'll be my turn, though.
That brings us back to the satyr.
I'm in danger.
As he sees the 3 of you, Cordys, Prue, and Felix, surrounding him, he reaches up and grips the corkscrew horn coming from his head, and he pulls. Technicolor light shines out around its base as he pulls a battle axe from a rift in his skull.
No, thank you.
The corkscrew horn becomes the end of the shaft, and the blade seems to be made of this violet light. Okay. I don't like doing things this way, but I'm not going down here. And And he's going to make a swing at Felix.
No, thank you.
That is a 22.
Yes.
Felix, you're going to take 15 force damage.
You see me immediately go from 15 to 0.
He downs Felix in one swoop and then lunges a step forward, swinging the axe down at Cordys, who has conjured a magical weapon. Cordys, that is a 24.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure gonna hit.
Oh no.
Not as much damage. You're going to take 10 force damage.
So you'll see I'll take 7 of my go away. I'll take 3 of that.
Fantastic, because it has to eat through your temporary hit points first.
So that mist and like the vines across his chest are like severed and gone, but he's still standing.
I'm also severed and gone.
Not yet.
And not standing.
And speaking of Felix, you need a death saving throw.
Okay.
It is episode 2, Jeremy.
Have fun without your healer, guys.
Yep.
Failure.
Ooh, that is one failure. Cordys, you're up.
Yeah, angry. Cordys is just gonna stab this guy in the chest with his rapier. It's only gonna be a 13 to hit.
That is not enough. He brings the handle of the axe down, knocks your rapier out of the way.
I look at where it was and where I need it to be right now, and like you see it vanish in a puff of mist and summon right back in my hand. But with the rest of my turn, I'll stay in combat, and you see Calliope is going to jump out of my cloak at this guy's face and claw at his eyes, so giving the help action.
Okay. As he struggles against Calliope, Prue, you're up.
All right, I'm going to try and stab him with Grandpapa's cheese knife again.
With advantage?
With advantage! Hell yeah. All right, so 21.
A 21 hits.
And then 2d6?
2d6 plus 1.
8. Chipping away at him.
Another 8 damage, and you see as the cheese knife cuts him, this wound is like smoking and steaming. There's definitely something about the material of this knife that he is having a strong reaction to.
All right, then I'm going to try and hit him with my other dagger. Dirty 20.
That will hit as well.
All right.
After this battle, we're going shopping for fucking cheese knives. Just everybody gets a cheese
It's
knife.
very specifically iron cheese knives.
Yes. And then I didn't use sneak attack for my last one, so can I use it for this one?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. 12 damage. Whenever you hear a pause, it's me counting on my
He
fingers.
is wounded.
Yeah!
Alright.
I'm doing great.
Okay.
We heard him a little.
Okay.
Putting this on my kill count.
No.
Oh, fuck off.
No, I won't.
Taytalian, you're up.
Yeah. Okay. So, am I still prone?
No, you got up.
No, you got up.
No, you were able to stand up because you got a natural 20.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna cross my fingers really hard here. Considering we're in an apothecary,
Yeah.
is there any chance in hell that maybe on these 2 little shelves right here, there might be some healing potions hanging out?
Yeah, give me an investigation check real quick.
13.
13. Yeah, a lot's happening, but you've been in here before. You remember seeing some. You take a glance around, and you are able to locate a shelf containing common healing potions.
Gonna ask a lot here. You're also trying to kill us in episode
I am trying
and
to
also
kill you,
episode
yeah.
2 here.
Yes.
So,
yes, I understand.
what I want to do is move towards these shelves, grab as many healing potions as you will allow me, come over the shelves with an action in hand. Can I do that burning a bonus action?
Yeah, I'll say you could grab one for free, but if you want to burn a bonus action, I'll let you grab some more healing potions. Climbing over the shelf, I'll give you difficult terrain. And then if you have the movement, then you are able to still take an action.
Okay. So with all of that, if I move 5, 10,
Yep.
burn my bonus action to grab healing potions, how many can I grab?
Go ahead and give me a D4.
That's for you.
Fantastic. So you grab 4 plus the free one. So you're able to scramble away with 5 common healing potions.
Okay, so I'm going to yank those healing potions, come over the top of the shelves, make my way around Mom here.
Try not to step on the laughing Radara.
Yeah.
Sorry, pardon me. Sorry.
Yeah, pardon.
Sorry, Mommy.
Sorry, Mommy.
The dwarf is just like...
And stop here, which I do believe would be close enough for me to burn an action to give Felix a healing potion.
Yes, it would. You are within 5 feet.
Okay, which is common as what, 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2. Go ahead and roll that healing.
All right, first one out the gate's 4, and then, well, 1, so, but 7.
Stunning. It's better than where I was.
Oh,
Okay, so 7 healing to Felix.
fantastic turn.
All right,
for
and
Taytalion.
and I look around and go, I'm being helpful.
The wizard acting as the field medic.
I just look across the room to Prue and just go, this is going to be an assist. And that's where I end my turn.
Fantastic. That does bring us to your enemy's turn. Cordys tried to strike him and is still standing. He's going to turn his axe around as he kind of follows through from that deflection of your rapier, and he rams the corkscrew horn on the end towards your chest. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah, it hits.
We have wee little baby ACs.
Ooh, that's going to be another 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, that's good now. I'm at 3.
And he does get one more attack.
Jesus.
But he's going to pull that horn from your chest. It's dripping with your blood. And he's going to swing the light blade of the axe around towards Prue.
No.
Ooh, that's only a 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
yeah.
Wow.
So there.
Very lucky for someone who's not a halfling.
I beg to differ. I have rolled 2 natural ones.
Brings us to Felix.
Gasping at coming back from unconsciousness to consciousness, I look at Tali and I'm like, oh my god, that was so scary. Oh god, he's still here. And I'm just gonna,
Oh god, he's still here. You're like waking up like it's all over.
Taytalion's face goes from excitement to fright.
I'm going to use my bonus action to hex him.
All right.
I'm gonna hex his dexterity.
Fantastic.
Hex that dex.
And then I'm gonna action Thorn Whip. Hey, that's gonna be a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
That's gonna be 6 piercing and 4 necrotic.
Ooh, fantastic.
Yeah, as my eyes, they glow in like a green and yellow kind of cool magical energy, and his eyes also start glowing the same. As I've moved my magical hex onto him.
Okay. Oh, and did you want to pull him anywhere with the Thorn Whip? You don't have to.
No.
Okay, so he's going to stay where he's at.
Oh, I should have done something else. I totally forgot that you're gonna die. It's okay. I'll bring you back.
I totally forgot you're gonna die. It's all right. You were almost dead there for a second, so.
That's my turn.
All right, that brings us back to the top of the order, Cordys.
Yeah, seeing your hex, his eyes are glowing. You said, like.
Oh yeah, and like in a yellow green, for sure.
Yeah, I think Cordys is gonna kind of look at that too, just be like, "Is that?" And he looks at him and just like has this ire over like the danger that he's put your moms in, and you're gonna see some like just like spectral, kind of those same like bluish plants start to kind of sprout from the floorboards below and kind of come over his feet and like wrap up his legs. And Cordys will cast Hex as well.
Hex boys.
Fantastic.
Because we're the Hex Girls.
And you know what?
And we're gonna put a spell on you. We're gonna put a spell on you.
Are we the Hex Girls? Or are we the Garden Gals? So
We are everything.
Everything. And with that, I will take Calliope's help action here as she kind of continues to scramble around this guy's eyes. And I'll go to stab him. Oh, that is cocked, but it's between a 7 and a 1. Okay, that's a natural 20.
Stunning. Stunnerella. Stun.
I like how you fully admit it's cocked, but it was between a 7 and a 1. But I'm going to go ahead and roll a fucking natural 20.
Yeah. Hey, the help action's there. It all evens out.
My green is like chartreusey because it leads into the yellow.
Yeah.
Chartreusey.
And here comes some damage. Do you need necrotic and radiant broken up?
No.
Okay. That is going to be 24 points of radiant and necrotic
We
damage.
love to see it. We love to see it.
As you see, Cordys' like the edge of this blade like glows with like this like blue glow, and it stabs into his chest.
Big hit. And he stumbles back, these thin vines growing out from the wound. And he coughs. Blood drips out the corner of his mouth. He is bloodied, but still very much in the fight.
Let them go.
I'm leaving here with what I came for. And once I get that, maybe they can stop laughing.
You need to work on your crowd work.
Yeah.
Prue.
Yeah, man. And that's my turn. No, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm stabbing him with a dagger. As is tradition. 15 to hit?
15 does not quite hit.
Lame. All right.
Do better.
Fine, now Grandpapa's cheese knife. Nuts.
Cheese.
You're so funny. I think it's another 15.
That is not gonna hit.
Remember how I said do better, not the same?
Remember how I haven't gone down, but you have?
Ooh.
Remember how I saved you and my mom's? Worth
Yeah,
it.
but
Taytalian.
when you come back.
All right, I have a interesting question for you again. I'm just gonna keep doing this every turn.
Interesting questions.
What is your thought on my capability of doing a non-lethal or at least a less damaging magic missile?
No.
Just now?
I think at this low level, especially since you haven't even had one class yet,
I trained at home.
I would say
You haven't even been to
you're
orientation.
You're not quite.
I
adept,
tried. You motherfuckers took me away from orientation.
You're not quite adept enough to kind of pull back the power of that spell or control
So
it
powerful.
in any way.
Hey, Felix. How sturdy are your moms?
The tension is palpable.
If you hurt one hair on their body,
But if I hurt them a little bit, then maybe I can get them to stop laughing. This is how the spell works.
hurting them a little bit hurts me a lot of bit.
I look down at which mom is next to me? Was that Radara you said?
That's Radara, yes,
I
the
look
dwarf.
down at Radara and go, as she's laughing, I just go, I wanted to, but Felix told me no, and he's kind of in charge. Okay, well, next to Prue. And then I'm just gonna.
Take that.
And this is his house too. Which makes sense.
So I'm just gonna take.
I'm not offended.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back then, and I'm just gonna launch all 3 darts at our dumb Feyboy.
All right, let's do it.
I don't know why I'm rolling a d20. 10. It's 1 per dart, right? So 13.
Fantastic.
13 divorce damage. What is your magic missiles? What do they look like?
Divorce damage?
Oh, I think you kind of described it like how they were just kind of in the first episode that they're just kind of basic level.
Yeah. So I mean,
Hasn't
I use
customized them yet.
the little hammer that I hang around my neck is what I use to like cast the magic from that little hammer. But the magic missiles themselves are super basic.
Yeah.
Because as Jeremy pointed out, I don't know what I'm doing yet.
That is true. Eventually, you'll make it to orientation, right?
Yeah, I don't actually know, honestly. The rate this has been going, I don't know if that's true.
This campaign ends 20th level, and it's just us walking back from having saved the world.
Yeah,
and
I get
getting
back-
you to orientation.
I get back to my professor, I'm like, look at me. I'm in charge.
I'm the professor now.
I think that's going to be the end of my turn then.
All right. So it is back to your enemy. He has recharged his laughter ability. You all feel a tingling in your minds again. He goes, "Do you want to hear a real joke?"
Is it you?
Your mother.
Oh,
Your dad.
you think you can throw my own joke right back in my face, huh? No. The joke is 4 slobs in way over their heads, thinking they can stop me. And I need all of you to roll another wisdom saving throw.
We got this. We don't got this.
Slobs. The
Cocked.
only thing I'm thinking about is my robe with a hole in it. Right now. Thank you.
Oh, I am a slob. Cordys.
15 on the die for a 15.
15 is not quite enough.
No,
It
stop.
is a failure.
Cool, because I officially got a 13.
That
Same.
is also a failure.
I rolled with advantage and I got a 13.
Felix, that is a failure. Prue,
I got an 18.
18 passes. The rest of your party collapses to the ground, laughing wildly.
Oh.
I'm not a slob!
I kind of am.
Creature kicks you in the chest
Hey.
with its cloven hoof. And Prue, you fly back, hitting the shelf behind you. He turns around, snatching herbs off the shelves and from hooks hanging from the ceiling, getting the razor vine, even some of the moon dew you recovered,
Not the
and
crocus.
various other fey flowers. The crocus he leaves well enough alone.
Well, wait. Hold on.
As your companions are all laughing and you try to recover from this kick, he starts to walk towards the door. You know, they call me many things where I'm from, but there's one name people call me on this side that you shouldn't forget. I'm the Tickle Monster.
The tickle monster?
And that is where we're gonna end
I thought you
session.
said you weren't a joke. What a joke of a name.
That's so good.
And while some of that laughing may be genuine, it is also uncontrollable. Start to lose your breath. It starts to hurt. But you still can't stop laughing.